exciting today. Something that I've been waiting for since July, and it is now mid-September, so I'm very excited. U-Haul. It's a big guy. She's in the back. Both were surprisingly light. The guy was so sweet. He was gushing about how his grandparents had like a yellow table that was really similar to that, and you could tell he was so passionate about it, and it just made me more excited. I can't wait to have people over and have dinner. I'm just so excited. I can't. Thank you. Do you like the table? Yeah, it's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Oh geez, here's the table. Here's the baby. It looks so big, the angle that I have this at, and then the chairs over there. Everything is like bean approved at the moment because I was on vacation, so my apartment looks crazy. I need to let some light into here. But yeah, these are the chairs. The table is gonna go here where this table is now. This table is going to become not a table, but like a, what's the word? It's not gonna be a table anymore. It's gonna be a counter, and I'm gonna move it here and put my coffee stuff and my microwave here. Bookshelf is TBD. Maybe it'll stay here, not sure. But if possible, I want to move this bookshelf over here if it can fit underneath here, and then put that here. Everything is a mess right now, but we're gonna eat and we're gonna snuggle a little, and it'll be wonderful. Okay, things are happening slowly but surely. So this is my old table. It is now serving as like a kitchen counter, coffee bar situation. So I took these guys out because I have more space now since I don't need to use this as like a table. And then I dusted everything out in these guys. The next step, I would say, is getting the rest of the stuff that was in there off this table, moving the table just over in the space where the table is gonna be. Then luckily for me, measured it out, bookshelf right there will fit underneath this thing. So then I'm gonna move this blue bookshelf over there, which will also be good because that's where I keep my vinyl records. So that'll probably be good anyway because it's closer to music corner. What are you doing? She likes the surface of the table. I'm so happy for her. I also have to unpack everything from vacation. So I'm a little pooped, but I'm gonna get as much done as possible before I feel like I'm literally going to pass away. Put on my new Billy Joel vinyl, and now I'm gonna move everything in this bookshelf out of this bookshelf so that I can move it, and then I'm gonna move everything out of that bookshelf so that I can move it under here. It's gonna be an ordeal, but I'm gonna take a nice nap afterwards. Here's what the table setup looks like so far. I think I might do 2-2. I don't know, this is great though. I like this. Feels so much more like a table, which I'm really thrilled about. I cannot get over how pretty this is. All right, we've made substantial progress. Substantial. Okay, this is gonna be a jump scare, but this entire table is filled with books and vinyl. It's not my fault. I read a lot and people always get me books and vinyl for gifts. That's like what people give me. Here's the bookshelf in its spot. My favorite helper. I feel like it's a little crooked. Because the floor is crooked. A pre-war building, baby. Okay, so then I'm moving this guy under there, and then I'll just have to put the books back in, and then I'll be done, in theory. I'm no stranger to like moving things around like furniture wise by myself, because when I was a child I would move around the furniture in my room like once a week and rearrange everything. So psychoanalyze that, if you will. Everything is moved for the most part. Now I just have to clean the rest of my apartment and unpack. I think I'm gonna lay down. I'm so tired. We have the bookshelf. I'm still debating on this space. And then we have the other bookshelf. I got rid of a bunch of books. I know, shocking, like at least 10 or 15. So feeling proud. I'm tired. Here are my friends. This is who I'm having dinner with, in case you're wondering. Okay, so coffee station is looking good. So it's not 1 o'clock. This has never been correct. But yes, we have a little guy over here cutesy retro micro-ondes. This is where I keep my popcorn. This is where I keep my apples. These are matches from my birthday party. I collect these in every state that I've been to since I have been an adult. I have a bunch more that I need to buy, and I don't know where I'm gonna fit them all. I've been waiting to put this print up for a while. I don't think I'm gonna leave it there. That's just where the nail happened to be. I think that I want to put it like more here, but that's a problem for later. Got my little cow with my spoons. And this is where I keep my coffee pods in this thing. She's cute. And then I have coasters and little coffee guy over here. So all in all, soup's cute. All coming together very nicely. Ugh, I don't know how much I've showed you the table, but it's all looking very homey except for the stuff on the ground that I have to clean up. This is an eating table. Oh, this is gonna be hard to get used to. Put a bunch of my stuff up here, a lot of the same stuff that was on the other side, and then yeah. Which we're gonna ignore because we are cleaning later this week. There we go. The lighting in this room is not like anything crazy, but it looks so good. So the next step, my dad sent over the chair caps that he uses. So I'm gonna put those on. I just took a shower. Anyway, so I'm gonna flip the chair around. They come in a pack of 1 billion. We measured it and they're like 1 1/8 inch. Why is this dog telling me about them? They look like this. Little caps. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let me think. Yeah, meow. Chairs are like surprisingly light, but now you can't really see. Tapped over. Very nice. But this for some reason is like harder than I thought it would be. All right, okay, so we'll do the rest, and then I'll show you how nicely they glide. I have since had like 2 dinners, many breakfasts, 2 breakfasts at this table. So far, I'm feeling thrilled. I keep like waking up and like walking over to it and just like sitting at it because I just am so excited about it. So here's me at like 11:38 eating tuna salad and crackers at my vintage table. No big deal, no big deal. No big deal, no big deal.